Hey everyone, subscribers, non-subscribers out there, supporters and people who are just getting to know me. For the past day or so, I've really been angry, hurt, but more so angry about what happened in Buffalo. It shouldn't have happened. And before anything, my thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their loved ones. We can't ever forget them. Yes, we must speak about Payton Gendron. He's a monster. But we also must mention those that basically lost their lives. Because it didn't have to happen. I'm just, trying to hold back because I really hate crying, because crying basically for me, it becomes draining for my soul, because I've been through a lot the past couple of years. And you never know people, what is inside the mind of a person. But you will see certain remnants of what they're capable of doing. And that's why it's always good to report it. Even if nothing is ever done, you got it on paper. Like, this person is a danger to society. Something must be done. A lot of times, people in authority, whether it's police officers, whether it's educators, whether it's managers, whether it's officials, anyone in a position of authority, always let them know. Because if something does happen, you got it on paper. Like, listen, I, as well as other people, we warned people in authority, hey, this person or a group of people were dangerous and they needed to be stopped. If the threat would have been taken more seriously that Payton Gendron made in 2021 when he was a senior at Susquehanna High School, he would have been sent to a mental health facility. He wouldn't have got to go to County Broome College. You want to know what would have happened? He would be getting mental health care, and they probably would have found out that this man had a mental condition and he was influenced by online white extremism. Now, this is beyond white supremacy. Because the one thing about white supremacy don't want to kill black people. Their whole thing is to maintain power over blacks and other groups of people, but mainly blacks. But they don't want to kill. Their whole thing is about rulership. This was with Nazism, American Nazism as that, white power organizations that want to exterminate blacks, namely other groups, including Jews, including other people, indigenous people. I want to say indigenous people as in Native Americans. Also, other people from Asia, people from Latin America, as well as women that they cannot control, and also whether you like to hear it or not, LGBT people, okay? Or white people who are sincerely allies to blacks and groups of people that I just mentioned. But the reason why I'm saying blacks in this context is because this man only wanted to kill blacks. Now, he hated Jewish people. He hated other groups of people. He was mad about white men numbers dwindling, but he had it out against blacks. Now, the threat that he made to the school, they won't say if it was like to just, harm all students or just a specific group of students, but they won't say either or. But just think if he would have been locked, I don't want to say locked up, but just think if he was away at a mental health clinic or hospital. Guess what? The victims would still be here. This is why I hate when people are dismissive of reports and complaints. I've always been a person that listens. When someone is complaining, I always listen because you never know. It could be the truth, or it may not be the truth, or it could be embellished, but you never know. Especially when a person is quiet. This kid didn't even speak with his community, let alone people in school. I don't believe he had a girlfriend. I believe that he's never been with a female. I believe a lot of it, him being drawn to this, was because he couldn't get a girlfriend. And he probably saw the black students at his high school getting, or like the white girls liking black guys. I don't think there was any Latinos. I don't really think there's any Latinos in the town of Conklin. But I know there's a small population of blacks. It's only a town. I'm just going to read it to you. It's a town of 5,000. It's in Broome County. Now, I'm familiar with Broome County because I know a lot of people that went to SUNY Broome Community College. And they wasn't really filming it. But it borders also near Binghamton. And I'm very familiar with Binghamton because I know a lot of people that graduated from Binghamton University. Now, there's not even 1% of black people in this town, in Conklin. There's only 53%. This is a white town. Okay? But mixed people, race people, multiracial people account for 6% of the population, and Hispanics account for 2%. But black people don't even account for 1%. That tells you something. So what I think happened was these girls probably was there. They probably did not want him. But he saw that the girls probably wanted black and those of color. And so, or probably talked about black guys and Hispanic guys and Asian guys. And it did something to him. And he basically probably got attracted to white extremism rhetoric. He was influenced by a man who committed a shooting in I think it was New Zealand, Australia, where he killed 59 Muslims. I remember when that happened. This is why I say be careful with certain people and report their behavior. And I know I'm pausing a lot because it's just, something that it just hurts. But I get mad at people in a position of authority who could have prevented this. And that's why I always say, if I could get myself in a job and somebody was to report something to me, I would be on it. I'd be like, okay, fine. All right. Okay. Who is it? All right. Got it. So that way, we would send his ass to a facility to be treated. So this whole thing could have been prevented. And I blame Susquehanna High School, because y'all didn't do what y'all supposed to do. And now 10 people are gone from this earth because y'all didn't take this serious.